I just took a 15-hour bus down the Baja Peninsula, but was it worth it to get to Loreto? This is day 70 to 73 of going from the Arctic to the Antarctic without flying. There's only one company called ABC that services bus rides in the Baja Peninsula, and as a result, it costs $120 to take this 15-hour bus. The bus itself was decent, you can watch movies, and the seats recline and they're quite comfortable too. The reason why I decided to take such a long bus ride is because there's not much in between Ensenada and Loreto in terms of data service, cities, or amenities. Once I got to Guerrero Negro, which is the divider between the states of southern and northern Baja, the bus was almost completely empty. And contrary to popular belief, it gets cold in a lot of Mexico at night. But yet they had the AC blasting, it was an absolute nightmare. The views were nice though. That has to have been the worst busing experience I've ever had in my life. It was the fact that there was no heater and it was at most 5 degrees Celsius in there. Like, I was absolutely freezing. It's an overnighter, so I'm hoping to get some sleep. Not gonna sleep more than 30 minutes at a time because my feet were absolutely frozen the entire night. So definitely would not do that again. It was way too expensive and I feel like I probably could have hitchhiked and had a better experience. So it is what it is. The town of Loreto itself was really nice, whether that's walking along the shorelines of the Gulf of California or just checking out the palm tree. It's very aesthetically pleasing. If you're into birding, you'll see a bevy of different types of birds all around. It was a very calm, relaxed town. You see a lot of expats and retirees coming here. I want to give a shout out to Ivan, who sells the best ceviche from a street cart near the shoreline. I spent most of my time in Loreto just relaxing. The majority of the activities available were just way too expensive, or they just didn't pique my interest, and it was like cool to check out the night markets and all that. Instead, after having this beautiful breakfast at my hotel one day, I decided to get a rental car and just drive it around. The landscapes on my drive were phenomenal. Most of it taking me through the Baja Californian desert. My first stop was in St. Javier, which was the first Spanish mission in North America. This was right in the desert, so it was blazing hot. Weirdly enough, it's also home to the first olive tree in the Americas. It was also just a beautiful place to just walk around and soak in history. Along the drive was also the first time I had seen this many naturally occurring cactuses in my life. I then made my way up the coast through Conception Bay. This is itself a body of water within a peninsula within the peninsula of Baja. And what you get are such beautiful beaches and bodies of water, it's incredible. This area is super popular among campers, and if I was to redo this trip, I'd definitely get a camper van. My favorite stop so far was at Santa's Back Beach. It's very isolated, the water is like a blue turquoise, and would have definitely been a good swimming beach in the summer. Driving through the Baja has been spectacular, but I'd be remiss not to mention how bad the roads are. There are so many potholes and I saw so many people stuck on the road, and there's no data service for the majority of the ride. I wrapped up my time in Loreto by having this amazing bolognese at Mezzaluna.